Greetings, my friends. I am gonna start my little garden update. This is Elaine, your RN in the garden, and today I am just showing you what the new bed that we created outside my kitchen window looks like, with my camellia growing in nicely. I've been having some camera issue. I'm trying to get as much updates to you as possible. So this is what that bed outside my kitchen window looks like. So it's just outside the sunroom. I did put this pot on the stand in the corner, but this is the view from my kitchen window. I'm going to give you a little update on the planter. We do have a few things going on in there. The lettuce I've cut back. This one has bolted, so I'll chop that off and use that up. This is the Flavor King onion. And we have strawberries. I've been picking a few. Here goes a small one. And they're quite sweet. There's one hiding back there. It's not fully ready, and there's some young ones right there. So this is the planter. They're very shallow. They're like maybe about 4 or 5 inches. I wish there were more like 9 inches. But I have been reaping or harvesting my strawberries. Got a little bit of creeping Jenny hanging out. And I have some basil that I sowed. And they're coming up nicely in there. There's 2 pockets of it. I didn't see them for a while, and I went out and got another basil because I love basil so much. So this is what it looks like. I turn it every now and then. So that's what it looks like. There's a nice red strawberry on there. Tiny, but I'm gonna eat it before the birds do. And they're sweet. And there's one hanging out back there. And that, I'm gonna have that one as well. Yum. There's another plant back there. This is sweet berry strawberry. And I bought a pot with 3 in there, so I separated them. And they're doing nicely. These have bolted. So that's the pot, the tiered planter. And I do have bell peppers. So it is bell pepper, strawberries, onions, basil, and these not looking so good lettuces. I did get another rosemary, and the rosemary is in the pot garden. So these are some of the herbs that I'm growing so far. This is the basil. That's my dahlia coming. And this is my rosemary. This is thyme. And that's mint. So this is the pot garden, and this is what it looks like currently. So everything is growing in nicely. And we'll continue with the updates. This one is the tiered planter.
And fruits in this planter, they're growing in quite nicely
I did
and filling in. And just to show you what it looks like. So this is just another take on the tiered planter that we have. We had planted it up.
Lettuce.
We have a few things going.
So those two. My favorite little birds singing. And this is the strawberry. And I don't know if you can see, there is one tiny one. There's a couple on it. There's a few on it. A little bit of creeping Jenny. The other
this
strawberry
clip, I
plant.
had taken it before the first clip, so just to show you, there was a strawberry. There are different times that there are strawberries.
I am going to do it before the birds find it, because this one looked like it's ready. It is soft. I am picking this. Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, that is sweet. Woo! Yeah, that is a sweet strawberry. My first strawberry ever. That's the bloom on the strawberry plant. I have 3. So that's the one I got the strawberry from. This is another one. And then that's the other one back there with the other tiny little strawberry. I'm gonna let my husband pick that one. So this is sweet berry strawberry. It definitely is sweet. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Reaped my first strawberry ever. This is the tiered planter. I wish the buckets, the actual planters, were taller. It's short. Like, I wish it was like a whole good, what would that be? Maybe 9 inches, 10 inch, that way. Then I would be able to plant more things in it. But they're short. They're like, But I'm using it. It's working. Got a few things in, so I am watching for the onions. They're coming up. I just give it a turn every now and then so other things can really get sun. The lettuce are looking awesome. Maybe I need to put those lower. The strawberries. There's other empty pockets because I don't want to overcrowd it and then I'm gonna get like powdery mildew or anything like that. So I'll find something that's appropriate for it as I go along. But that was awesome today. We have our lone pepper plant back there over on Elaine Avenue. And then we have some potatoes. So those are growing on nicely. And down on the ground we have some thyme. There is more potato, onion, and I sowed some carrots over in the bins. These are the potatoes in the bins. I have the netting over because the birds would just go in and scratch. I don't know if you can see the onions. There's 2. And I sowed the carrots. This one at the base, I'd cut the tops off, the carrots. Those are growing. but I don't know if you could see little green shoots. Those should be the carrot seedlings in there. Nothing in the other bin as yet. And there is stinging nettle in that bucket. This is the pepper, and it's budding up. This one is orange bell, so it should look like that. So these are sweet peppers. So that's my orange bell growing on. Got a few little buds in there. And that's the thyme down there. And I had lifted some of the iris and just put them along this little walkway going into the vegetable garden here on Elaine Avenue. We have the fennel that's growing nicely as well. It's a good, that looks like about 2.5 going to 3 feet. And it has seeded, so that's a tiny one. That's awesome. And that's another one. I like the wispiness of it, even if I don't use it. I just like the way it looks. So that's the fennel. This is the Swiss chard we sowed back in April, and they're coming up nicely. Look at that one with that red, big red trunk. I don't know if you can see through this netting. The bird was scratching the soil out the other day, so I put the netting so it wouldn't do it. This is the other one in the other urn. So that's Swiss chard. Remember my rose cutting? I did get a beautiful blue, and that is just so pretty. So that's the cutting from the rose that's by the fountain. This was an awesome surprise. Oh, I got a wasp. I have all kinds of things. I had a butterfly following me the other day. A little white butterfly. So this is awesome. This is just, it's just nice to look around the garden and see things like these, and to know, you know, you actually put it in the soil and this is the reward. It's beautiful. The workout area is looking quite nice. I have moved the whipcords and I have been using this. I just need an umbrella over, or maybe put the tent. Maybe the tent is a little bit too much. But at least I am not walking in mud and I get to work out. Thanks for staying with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for all your support. Until I see you next time, have a great day.